LAG. Both these teams are 1-2 on the season, so a big win either way to kick things off. And Chicago hunted getting some nice kills on the board to start things out. They went 5-1 right there by the looks of it, so not bad at all.
Yeah, no, man. Just, going 2-1 before he finally gets taken down, but the teammates are there for the trade. Big hold right here for Chicago Hunted to get full control of this P1. I think P2 is spawning up on the side where LAG is spawning up, so they can just get ready for this P2. But right now we got a stemmy hill, but Chicago Hunted does get on 13 seconds left. You got the rest of the scrap time getting ready to load up. I think they're going to give the rest of that scrap time up to the Chicago Hunted, and nope, they're going to go ahead and take him off the hill. Get ready for next. They're rotating through mid, waiting for Chicago Hunted players to come through the top of the map and through mid.
Yeah, this next full rotation is going to be pretty big, obviously, right? That P2 into P3 is absolutely massive, but P2 you can get some solid time as well. But we're looking here, Chicago Hunted getting some solid time on that P1. Now get a phenomenal rotation of P2. Got some early time going down. They've got players kind of blocking spawns out, forcing these guys as far as they can. Deep solar, trying to just do what they can, stay alive, keep this thing contested at the moment. Chicago getting some solid time, solid kills as well. Noto in the middle of the map, sees 3 players on that tank. Just gonna call it out to his teammates. They don't have trophies, nuke them with nades, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. But this Chicago team, I tell you what, some very good killing efficiency at the moment as they're getting these kills everywhere. But LAG gets some decent time going their way finally. They're going to have to try to rotate to this P3.
Rotation is what they're going to do. Player 7, he's going to be the first one on the rotation, but he gets taken down in the midst of rotation. But they got to watch out for player 3, who did get that deep spawn. So with Chicago Hunting knowing this, they know they got to hold down the line, not letting LAG come through, and that's what they do. Kill 2 of them, send 2 of them back to the spawner. All of LAG are coming through mid. Chetty, he's the first man up. He's the first man who goes down by the hands of Rick. Here comes Park on the chase. Oh my God, they're shooting Ziggies, but he makes it work. But Plug is there for the trade. While all this is going down, there is still hardpoint time being improved by Chicago Hunted, as LAG now are starting to get close. Here come the boys in purple getting ready to run in. They got 1, but Tessie gets 2, Park gets the 3rd, and LAG last up to Brainwash back to and LA. The 3 players back to squad up to Brainwash to get in. It's too much gunny power from Chicago Hunted.
Yeah, I mean, this Chicago Hunted team, very impressive at the moment. Up by 60. LAG, though, they get a couple kills there, but they're trying to rotate on over to that P4, right? This is going to be another one of those money hills. We see Chicago already here, the #1 player, Noto, in the back of the map. This guy's been rotating for spawns nonstop. He's got a couple teammates here to help with this side as well. There's going to be a couple players towards this deep solar. One going to go down, the other one going to push on through the back. Noto's going to push for that, get some help around the back as well. Plug doing his best to just stay alive, be very annoying, but a lot to deal with here. Plug, super annoying. His teammates are going to spawn back up. They get the close spawns over by a ring. They get in the time. They've got the back spawn. They got to watch out because Chicago Hunted trying to break through the front, and they've got 3 players pushing through solar very quickly.
Yeah, man, Chicago Hunted, man, they are trying to push in through. So there's Park with the first kill on the Rick to get the clearance on the hill. Plug is still just playing his backhead. He trying to streak up as he's going 10-9, but he's just playing his life back there, but it does not help his team. Player 1 is on the hill. He's getting surrounded by these LAG players with the pistol out. He cannot get the pistol kill. Rick takes him down. LAG gains control of this hill. 13 seconds left. Got Trexie playing along outside the hill before he finally gets taken down. This rotation to next, I think it's like P4, P5, is on to the bottom, to this bottom side of the map. Chicago Hunted players are there first. LAG spawning up on this right side of the map. 2 players coming through mid. Make that 3 now, making their way through mid. Chicago Hunted getting this early time on this hill. And Plug with the first kill. Trexie, he gets a trade, but there is still kills that go in the favor of LAG, and they break into the hill.
Nice break. LAG just trying to hold on the best they can, keeping this score, I mean, fairly close for how dominant Chicago's been with the spawns, getting the early rotos, making sure they're always in that right positioning. LAG doing a pretty good, solid job here, getting some decent time on the board. Just trying to stay in it. I mean, players like Rick, though, got to clutch up. Right? He's got another player on this point to deal with. Does get taken down. This Chicago Hunted team is always in a position to help each other out, get a trade, start pushing up the map, go for those new spawns. And you already see they're rotating for those P1 to P2 to P3. Like, it's a whole side of the map, right? You gotta get 3 hard points in a row on this side of the map that they flip spawns for. LAG now gonna have to fight their way through that for a second full rotation on this map.
Yeah, man, Brax is trying to get some kills, but he finally gets taken down. But 3 kills finally going in favor of LAG. So that's finally one time we see the kills finally work out in the favor of LAG, but they cannot get control of this hill as OGT. I mean, as Chicago Hunt will get control of the hill right now. You got LAG, they're just getting taken as soon as they get out of spawn. Brax did get a big 2, make that 3 for Brax before Trexie finally finds them and takes him down. The trade can be in. There is Rick there for the trade. LAG temporarily on the hill, but you know, it's 143-50 to 53. This is a good time for Chicago Hunted, so if they could just allow LAG just to get kills, allow this time to tick down, they'll gladly take the win. But as of right now, they're getting the control of this hill. They're charting to look. You got player 4 already looking at this P2, not allowing LAG to even get a spawn there. This rotation the next, all LAG trying to push through mid. Here they go.
Here they go indeed. 100-point lead at the moment for Chicago. This time around, LAG, they have those P2 spawns. They got to be careful. Number 3, Tretzi, gonna sneak around the back, just trying to make things happen for the squad. But Washed up front is going to try to get that early kill. Does get one. Sees player top solar, some kills going their way, but it is going to be a full-on 2-for-2 trade, make it a 3-for-2. Chicago kind of clear house. Actually, they got all 4. LAG, though, still spawning on that good side for the P3 Roto. They got to be careful because Chicago quickly pushing them in here. They pick up 2, make it a 3rd. The last player alive on this side is going to be Braxis, who is going to be that mid window ready for P3. But Chicago fighting for the spawns and holding the time at the moment on P2.
Man, they're doing a great job of just winning on their battles, but right now Braxton Ricks is winning their battle. There's one for Plug to add another at 4 down. LAG down by 100, but they're still in the fight. Rotation the next is on player 8. He'll be the first one there. The scrap time is on. You see the rest of the team getting ready to rotate. LAG taking the bottom map. 2 players going through mid, so this is going to be a split push from Chicago Hunted as they're making their way to this hill. Brax finds the first kill on to Blink, so that is a great start for LAG as we start off. Here comes more of the Chicago Hunter players coming through the back. Nodi and Trexie, they find 2 of their own. There goes Nodi for a 3rd, but Plug is there for 2 of his own. Big battle in the hill, but it comes out. Chicago Hunter come out.
Yeah, Chicago, 34 seconds left on this P3. Gonna be thinking about rotating that P4 soon. I mean, Trexie, it's just down in the, like, he's just down in the trenches, just absolutely ripping right now. His Park's up in window, doing his thing as well. Everyone in Chicago doing a great job just helping each other out. Little complimentary COD at the moment with 2 players pushing those bottom stairs. Only 15 seconds left. I mean, if you're Chicago, you got to be rotating because you want the new time, but you don't want to give up old time because you don't want to get too far behind because you're getting to that point in the game where every second matters a little too much. Down by 100 points, Chicago breaks the 200-point mark. Now, if you're LAG, you've got the full roto to the P4, which is pretty big. Chicago gonna have to push on through. They're gonna send 3 through the dirt side, make it 2 as 2 go through mid. One's gonna be long, one's gonna be from that middle ring. Plug, though, in the back of the map has to be careful. They'll have these close spawns. Doesn't want to get ripped at the moment because things will collapse very quickly as soon as he dies. Trexie with 1 does end up getting a 2nd as well. Park with 1. The push coming from the back. Trexie just has to try to stay alive as LAG respawning back. Solar trying to get pushed up here. Chicago hitting the front. LAG gonna have to try to hold this back from multiple angles.
Yeah, but Brax, man, did a great job of just to stay in the hill, making sure he gets the kills that he needed to stay alive in that hill. It's crew time for LAG. This is a big hill for them. They're not allowing themselves to get broken. They're making sure they take care of their back. Brax is making sure he kills anybody that goes in the hill. He's currently on a streak of his own, trying to bring it back. It's 208 to 143 is the score line, but this rotation the next has to be on. And you see there's already a Chicago Hunted player there. Park is starting to block off the middle, so it's going to be a tough road for LAG. Player 8, he is the first player there. I think he did get the player off the hill. That is Brax with another kill on the hill, so he's starting to become that player on the hill, getting into spots, you know, making sure that he collects as much time as he possibly can so he can bring his team back. LAG starting to come back now.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, 200 to like, I think it was more like 80, wasn't it? Or maybe not, I don't know, maybe 90 to 100. But still, I mean, LAG on a run right now. I mean, that P4 was basically perfect, right? Chicago tried to have a big break from the back, and LAG shut it down 2 separate times. Now doing a great job here on this P5. Only going to be down by 30 points at the moment. They were down by almost 100. Well, not almost. They were down by 100 points. They didn't give up any time over the course of getting a solid like 80 points on the board. Now though, Chicago grabbing that bit of scrap time, which is big. I mean, only going to be 30 seconds away from being able to take this map. LAG have to start playing a little bit more perfect again. Some kills going their way. Treadsy though getting 3, 2 with the AR, 1 with the pistol. The guy's going to be a little unstoppable at the moment.
Yeah, man, Treadsy is doing what he needs to do.
Line.
You see him pushed up. He knows exactly where LAG is coming from, so he's trying to catch him. Running out of spawns, he finds 2. Could not find a third. As Plug and Brainwash do find 2, but they clear the hill. 229, 178. It's 20 points, 21 points is all they needed for Chicago 100. A lot of points needed for LAG. So they got to just keep getting on this hard point to collect as much time as they can. They can collect this 30 seconds. They would have about 211, so they start getting close. But these rotations are going to have to be on. But kills just light up for Chicago 100 as they get 4 in the kill feed, sending all of LAG back to the response. I don't think there is, or they would have had enough time. They just stepped off the hill, so not enough time here to win it here. So they got to rotate 2 next. They already got the players 3 and 4 in the perfect position to win this game. Big break coming right now for LAG.
Big indeed. Chicago 100 need 15 points. LAG have proven they've got the ability to make something happen before hitting from middle. Going to be a little bit tough. They lose 2, make it 3. Blink's going to chow with the pistol. He gets the last. 3 for him, 1 for the teammate. And just like that, that should be it. I mean, Chicago should be able to take this here. They only need 11 seconds. LAG, though, hitting from Solar. Desperation on the line. 1 with the tank is going to go down. Treadsy with 2. Noto with 1. Plug just trying to stay alive. Pushes on in. Gets taken down. 6 seconds left. This one's going to be over. 2:45, 2:46. LAG, desperation once again. Have to get on the time, though. 1 second left, and it's going to be over. Just barely contesting at the very end. I mean, it's unrealistic to possibly win this map for LAG at this point, with only 1 point for Chicago to take it. But you never know as they pick up 2 kills. Blink trying to push on in. Does have the Hellstorm in the back pocket if they needed to try to break something open. Let's take like 20 seconds to call in, though. Some nice kills going back and forth. The pistol to end it. 250 to 200. LAG with a heck of a fight back there.
Yeah, man, they started to play Call of Duty a little too late right there, but
yeah, they
like you said it, man. Yeah, man. But you got to look right here, Treadsy, 45, 27. They got to figure something out with this guy, because this guy right here was just doing everything. I mean,
how do you
I
fight
think he
that?
was just, yeah, I don't know. I think he was just like destroying any plan. I went the wrong hill. My bad, guys. I was the wrong
Boys,
hill.
I got us spawns on the opposite side of the map, but it looks like we are back in this series. It happens a lot to me, yes. But LAG versus Chicago is going to be kicking things off here in the S&D. Remember, LAG are the ones who, I do believe, won that first map there because Chicago and LAG were swapped out. So LAG, yeah, they were. Yep. So right now, LAG going to be up 1-0 in this series. Chicago 100 looking to try to get maybe an early S&D round on the board as they get the first blood.
Yeah, oh, there's Noto right there with the kill onto Plug to tie this up 2 or 3v3. There's a minute left to go on the clock. This bomb is making its way towards this B side. You got Noto holding the heady, but there is Brax. He's not watching mid. Brax with the kill on the Noto. Rick takes down Park. At least Blink by himself in a 1v3. He's still back there on their side of the map, thinking about taking a mid push, but he's gonna take this thing around the P2.
He's got the Blink season, so he's a Dashy fan. So this guy might have that thing in the back pocket right now. He's got the 4 on, so he's got the most recent AR build. He just got spotted. That's gonna be a little tough because there's gonna be a guy here over towards you. You don't have a ton of time, not enough time to get these kills and plant that bomb unless Chicago just runs at you. Get the first kill though. That's gonna be big. Maybe. Oh, I love the immediate pre-fire right to the mid just in case someone pushes out. But Chicago, they're playing it smart, right? They're playing the time. They know they've got a freebie here if they just don't push them, and they do just that. Gonna get that first round on the board. And that's big. Exactly what you need for Chicago, right? Establish early that you're the squad to beat in the S&D.
Yep. That's what I was saying. I was saying right there that they had to come out and show that they had an S&D mindset because that hard point, they sort of started off slow, but I felt like they got the teamwork, they got the the comms to be able to pull this out. They slowed it down a little bit. I mean, they stopped the bomb while he's making his way towards that B site. They're on this offensive side. Rick will be their bomb carrier. And they're going to take a send Rick by himself towards this B site. The rest of the teammates are going to stick through mid. Oh no, here they come. Now they're all making their way towards this B side. They're going to run into Treadsy first. Plug takes down Blink season to end his run. Their bomb is now going to this B site. Looks like it may be getting planted soon. Yes, it's going down, and the bomb should be planted soon just on this B site. Kills are going down around the B site. Smoke is down. 2v3 Chicago has the man advantage. I think that tactical did call out Park's position. Oh, he didn't even see Vibes as he ran right in front of Vibes. So usually you got Vibe season and Blink season on different teams.
It looks like only one of them's the true dashy disciple. Just saying, one of them's got 2 kills, one's only got 1. No, but Blink's, hey, the way he's moving that AR, I tell you what, he's learned a thing or two from that dashy guy, I tell you what. But Chicago Hunted up 1-0 at the moment in the S&D. 3-1 life count at the moment. Noto has to play the 1v3 retake here. Has to get that defused. Remember, it takes 7.5 seconds to defuse this bomb. 3 players to deal with. Has yet to locate or kill one. Saw a little head right there. Gives away his position. Now everyone's going to be rotating and making sure they have this one on lockdown. First player up, first player down. Rick pushes up, goes on down. These other 2 players here. One's going to be on the head glitch on that left side over by Tin. The other one over by mid jump up. If you're Noto, not enough time to make anything happen. So maybe just play your life or something. Just go have some fun. But he takes the pistol chow. And Loki, I think he almost won it. But Chicago Hunted get another round on the board. That's going to be a defense, offense, back-to-back to go up 2-0 so far in the S&D.
Yeah, I mean, they've proven that, you know, when they can slow it down, they can play a little heady.
Yeah.
They're proven to be unbeatable right now. Vibes currently 3-0. Nice final kill to finish off this map. And, I mean, 2 straight rounds. They're on the defensive side. There, you know, that LAG likes to play it a little fast, likes to get caught out, you know, a little bit on the solo tip. So I think that's what's working out in Chicago's favor. They're totaling up, playing as a team, and here they go on this defensive side.
LAG, bomb in hand, gonna make their way towards the roof side. Gotta deal with Braxis. He's gonna get tagged up pretty bad. He's gonna try to push his way back out, has some team help in the area. 2 players pushing on back to help him out. 4 players from the side of LAG rushing up quickly towards this A bomb site. Want to get it planted quickly. Vibes, though, need some help. 1 kill going either way. Braxis does get that first blood. Vibes, though, does go down in that process. So 1 for 1 on the map. They do spot out Braxis on that back pillar. They get this bomb down in favor of LAG, and they've got a decent setup going. They've got to push on into this, but the kill comes in. Rick with the pistol.
Yeah, that pistol was me, man. Took him down immediately to make this 3v2. 30 seconds to go to time to defuse this bomb. You got Blink, you got Noto doing a great job of trying to defend this off for LAG. They trying to get around win. Oh, there goes Rick getting taken down by Noto, but Brax gets the kill on the Blink. Noto is going for the chase, but Brax gets 2 big kills and the defuse. Chicago Hunted, man, just making something out of nothing, going up 3-0 in this round.
I mean, really just like big round from Braxis, start to finish, right? Starts the round off, gets the info outer rooftops, but doesn't die right away. Goes all the way down to 16 HP, calls it out to his teammates. Both his teammates that were mid-U push on over. 1 goes servers. The other one kind of just holds middle, like holds still on middle just in case, because I don't think they called out all 4 players. There's no way they saw all 4 players right away, but they did know at least 2 or 3 were pushing. So a big call out there from Braxis. He pushes back to that back pillars area, watches, ends up with 3 kills on the round. I mean, just shutting them down. Up 3-0 are Chicago Hunted. Down 1-0 on the map. So this is a big map if they can take this away. But also Tretzy, our guy who got, what, 45 kills last map, right? Basically had like a 1.6, 1.7 KD. Might have even been like a 1.8. Probably have to go do actual math. Currently 0-3, so significantly shut down at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, just still time for him to pick this up. Chicago Hunted, they have the bomb, like they're gonna do this little fake rotation, go to this B, throw all our tacticals and rewrap this bomb towards this A site. There is no LAG players that have rotated over. Bomb going down now on this A site. There are some battles gun battles being going down, but nobody has went down yet. The bomb is now down on this A site. 35 seconds to go. Plug gets the first kill on the Rick, and Noto gets the kill on the Plug. That's a good trade. Time is ticking. This bomb is in this little room. Tretzy finally picks it up with his first kill on the map, taking out Braxis. Noto takes out Rick and leaves just Vibes back himself. Tretzy is just feeding for a kill now as Noto takes down, as Blink season takes down Vibe seasons, and Noto's going for the defuse. LAG finally on the board.
Yeah, I mean, massive retake out of LAG, right? Chicago got in there pretty quick, got that one down And they had a pretty decent setup going. They had those 2
They
players over
did.
towards servers, one in standing up in servers, one laying down in the doorway, and the guys watching outer. But LEG was able to get in there and dismantle it pretty quickly. And really, I like Treadsy. I mean, he only really gets 1 kill in that round, but the kill that he gets in servers, he just annihilates somebody in servers with that sub. Just quickly gets in there, hits him, gets out, and it really just allows that quick little distraction. Lets his teammates push through the back, get some kills, kind of flood through, and just like do a very fast retake of that point after just getting stalled out for a solid 10, 15 seconds. So big right there out of LAG. They prove they can win a retake that is very difficult to do. So now they're going to go once again towards this A outer. Brax is once again going to be there. Spots a couple players. Does sound like we got that early stun as well. Get some damage down. Is going to know at least 2 players are here. Is going to back off once again. Calls it out to the teammates. We see 3 players here from Chicago pretty much right away. 1 player watching the middle of the map. And then Blink sees him all the way in the back of the map watching the flank. Rick with a first blood sniper in hand.
Yeah, man, it's disappointing that is. You peeked around that corner. Oh, no, sniper.
The flank hits anyway. No.
Oh, Blink got one of his own. Oh, he hits breaks. He takes out Braxis to make it 3v1. This is Sniper versus all of Chicago Hunted. He knows he has to back up, play his angles. The bomb is down in this bomb spot on this A, but if he can get some angles, try to get some picks, catch the Chicago players, out in the open, this will work out for him. But it looks like Chicago Hunted are just being patient, planning around that bomb, just hunting up around that bomb, knowing exactly where it is. So Blink Season's gonna have to just keep running around, trying to find angles, trying to find players, and he's making his way through this dojo now. So let's see what he can find. He's starting to, look through. He's starting to get closer to these players. This is going to be one of the best snipes if he can get one down. But I think they're just in some great corners, great hunting.
Yeah, I love this from Chicago, though. Just give up absolutely nothing. You don't have to. You're in a 3v1. He's got to plant the bomb. They probably knew where the bomb was down, like right there, outer window. Like, there's no reason to give anything up, like, at all. Like, not even a shoulder. Like, why bother, right? Like, but nice little 4-1 lead now for Chicago. And not to be that guy, but they've got 5 first bloods at the moment. There's only been 5 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're the first blood kings right now, but
that's crazy.
Yeah. Let's see if they can finish it off. You got Vibe season. Well, that's Blink season with the sniper for LAG. I think Vibes is probably sniping for Chicago Hunted. They look like they're going for this B site. It looks like it's a full out flash. Both teams knowing the read to be a 3. It's the 3v4 right now. Player 3 needs to start rotating over. Plug gets the first kill on to Trexy. There goes Trexy. He only one by his map, but Park gets the kill on to Brax. Vibes get the trade on the Park. This is 2v3. Vibes is just shooting with the pistol, just trying to stall out as much as he can. LAG down a man in the rest of this round. 54 seconds. Bomb is close to this A site. They're trying to sneak it over, trying to get a plant down, but there goes Noto taking down Rick. Blink takes down Plug. Vibes takes down Noto. 1v1. Can Vibes get it with the pistol? He just reload. Oh, the pistol battle is won, and Chicago Hunted takes this round 5-1.
The fact that Blink even got that to a 1v1 is very impressive, but Chicago going to take it in the end. It's going to be Vibes. Obviously, they're now 6-2 on the map. But another first blood for the side of Chicago, by the way, as they go 6-6 at the moment on first bloods. Potentially maybe only 1 round left for them the way they're playing at the moment, but they are up 5-1 in this S&D. And I tell you what, if you're the side of LAG, you better be very good at Hardpoint and very good at Overload. We know you're very good at Hardpoint, but Overload is a little trickier game mode. If you don't have gyms on your team, it can be a little hard to score sometimes. But 5-1 at the moment. Big snipe coming in from Rick. That's his second first blood with the sniper for the map. Treadsy once again off the map. 1-6 at the moment off that 45-27 like map 1. Not to diss him or anything. I'm just saying that's how efficient Chicago is at shutting him down. But Noto sneaks through Dojo, gets a kill, almost gets taken. I mean, he has 80 health left, but he got a little sketchy there. Now Chicago are going to get traded out. There's 1 player goes down. Vibes gets 1 on the board as well there. And just like that, 1 player remaining going to be Blinks in a 1v3 once again. Gets the knife kill.
Yeah, man. Blinks, he was just hiding in that corner. The bomb is down over there
I don't
by
mind
that beef site. It did not get taken down. So he's going to have to run over there and try to get that bomb, try to find these players from Chicago Hunted. They know the bomb is down over there in B. They just, Chicago Hunted, once the bomb goes down, they go, hey, the bomb's here. He got to come here. Can't go nowhere else. Let's just play here. Classic, as S&D strategy that, team should pick up. If you know where the bomb is, just go ahead and huddle up around the bomb. He has to come pick it up. So here comes Vibes. He's about to run right into Vibes. Let's see. Oh, he takes down Vibes. Blinks takes down Vibes. It's Rick versus Vibes for the 1v1. Rick just hauls out to get out of there. Try to play
a full wrap. Yeah, he's gonna
go down.
Wrap.
He has to do
it's
a wrap.
It's gonna be perfect timing.
Going to work. He gets out of there right in time. Oh, right into the gunfire of Rick. If he'd have ran the other way, it probably would have been better for him.
Not gonna lie, that was a little too close for comfort there. I mean, I thought low-key he was gonna get ripped at the end there, but he does not. As the side of Chicago Hunted go 6-1 in the S&D. Rick, shout out Rick. 2 first bloods with that sniper, and just a very solid player in general in the S&D for his team. It's gonna be a little different. Where like I think maybe Chicago just finds a lot of windows where you get a kill or two, and then you kind of there's no one there else to defend because they're on the other side of the map trying to hit the longest route of all time.
Yeah, then overload. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. You got the kill feed going back and forth, but LAG will finish off with that last kill, picking up the ball or the device. We're gonna call it. I'm gonna call it the ball. I don't know what CNK has decided to call it today, but
I like the ball. I like the ball. Bomb, ball, EMP. Like he'd be any of them, but I like ball just because I'm a big uplink guy. It reminds me a lot of uplink, even though it's like really bad. But you know what I mean. But
right.
But unplug. But yeah, the side of LAG just doing a little base defense right here. We got this one stuck over on the roof side. This is gonna be a little tough for both teams. Noto are trying to push through the middle map. This is gonna allow LAG to push on up, and that thing resets middle map. That kind of helps them out a little bit. Ooh. They're pushing on in once again. One's gonna be pushed up in a P2. That's Park. But you're gonna see Noto pushing all the way over here to B. But look who's here. All 4 players from Chicago block immediately. They're here right away, but they're gonna wrap this one back towards middle. They've got a player pushed up towards the A side, 2 going through the middle of the map now. Number 6 player needs to try to cut over to his teammates. Skills coming in. One in the back of the map to deal with. That's going to be Vibes season. This bomb's still just going all over the place. Wraps into his teammates. So they're going to go back up middle of the map. And number 7 player blinks. Probably like, what are we doing right now? As they push back into mid. Maybe going for a B hit here as they pick up 2 more kills.
I think they went for the old school Urkel shuffle, where you take the ball left and then you bring it back right. The kills are going in. Is he going for the score? He does. The Urkel shuffle works. LAG gets 1 point on the board. He did the Urkel shuffle where you take the bomb like you're going towards A, then you wrap it back all the way to your spine. You do a swift little handoff with your teammates, and then you overtake the B site. Urkel shuffle successful. Bomb now on the B, on this B roof. On this roof right here. Bomb right there. I think they can't see. Oh, he's right there. Chetsy's just guarding right now. He's got 2 players. Oh, he's getting back the way, but 3 kills go in the favor of Chicago Hunted. Bomb's getting closer to this B site, but all of LAG just climbed right there on that roof, able to defend it quickly. Now the ball is in the hands of LAG. They're going for the re-wrap. I think they're going for the old swoop back to the B site, but he's got to wait for his teammates because he does have 1 teammate with him, so now he can make this play happen.
Yeah, I have to try to make this play happen. We need a couple of Chicago players here, though, like stocked up on that B side. The number 7 player, really who I'm looking for. Blink season, really going to be the guy that's going to be a little annoying here. He's going to try to push up around that back A side. All 4 players from Chicago trying to make a play. The number 2 player on a flank, though, Rick. No one, I don't think anyone watching the back right now. He does get some damage down. They're going to know he's there now. The push comes from the front, though. They're going to try to get a couple kills here. Maybe they can get something going through Dojo here. They've got 1 player to beat. They don't know that, obviously, but just going to be Park here. A couple other players respawn. But Blink season still the back of the map on a 5 streak. Has the Hellstorm in the back pocket. Jeez. Already as well. He's 14-2. How did I not notice that he's 14-2?
Yeah, I mean, because you're watching the ball, not the kills. You know. I
know.
Yeah, yeah, but Blink, man, he's doing what he needs to do for his team. Ball just gets stuck.
Need kill. Just this guy's Mr. Do It All.
ball stuck. The ball stuck at the top of the map right now, but now you got LAG players. They're trying to pick it up, but nobody can pick the ball up. It's just a kill fest going back and forth. Oh, the slip off the map. It was a banana peel. I saw it. He stepped right on it, slipped right off the map. But Chicago Hunted now with the ball. It's stuck in mid. He doesn't know where he wants to do. He doesn't know if he wants to go left, he wants to go right. He's going, decided to go right, but he gets taken down. Now there's another ball carrier who has this ball. That Brax knows Vibes has the ball for Chicago Hunted. They're going to try to make this way towards A. All of LAG with the dojo spawn. The ball is a drop. Brax with the ball for a 2v1. He cannot get it in. You got player 7 now. He has to push up. He has to get map control for his team, and that's what Blink is doing. 18-3. Make that another. Oh, he gets taken down. He finally gets taken down, but now it just leaves Brax is plugged by himself, trying to make their way to this B site. Bomb making his way. Oh, I thought he was going to slip through the cracks of the Chicago Hunted site, but his bomb now is in mid. Kills going back and forth.
I mean, Blink can't be killed right now. He's 20-4. Still has that Hellstorm in the back pocket. He's doing it with the pistol, the sub. It doesn't really matter. Gets another kill to push a couple more players in mid. Almost gets a second. Has hit a quick reload. No big deal. Just running out of ammo nonstop. 5 seconds left on the round. Chicago now. Maybe a push that can happen. They have to grab this bomb. The time is about to reset. You got to grab it. They finally grab it. So now we're going to go to the quick little overteam. Look at this B push going on. They've got 2 players pushed up. Number 2, number 4. All pushing in at the moment. Rick is going to get a nice kill there. He's got some team help over the top as well.
They won the battle.
Might be able to score. They're going to be close. One player to beat is going to be Nato. Braxis, though. No health. 14 seconds remaining. His teammates hitting out towards middle. One going to be here with him. I don't know.
He had to chow that. He had to chow that with the pistol.
Here.
Yeah, he had the pistol chow that.
I'm trying to keep it away now. I wonder if they thought it was going to go OT, I guess, at the half?
Yeah, I don't know, man. All I know, man, is that right there, man, is what you call right there scared. Very Let's just call it a spade, a duck, a duck. You know what I mean? You got the pistol, you got to score. You either got to die or you got to score. It's only 2 options there. There's no re-wrap back. That's not even an option. But anyway, man, let me digress. But yeah, good round right there by LAG to get that 1 point on the board. They were going on the good side, so that may be what Chicago Hunted was banking on. We could change this around. We can start going towards this right to left side, because right to left is usually the best side to go on this map. But we have seen stranger things happen in this map. Bomb is down on the middle. Plug will get the first blood. Tretsy with the trade. Ball still down in the middle.
A ball down at the moment, but I think Chicago, with the way that the KDs and everything were going from that first round, only being down 1 score, you're not too upset with being on this side now. Braxis, though, to finally get that player top window. A couple kills coming the way for Chicago. We got to watch out. Nato, though. I mean, Nato. I mean, hey, whatever it may be, is going to be getting some nice kills. That guy is constantly going to be on your flank, constantly going to be very annoying from the middle of the map as well. LAG trying to get some early map pressure here so they can get this bomb moving. They've got a couple players stacked up towards middle, getting some nice clean shots down range as well. Jeez. Guy's clean with it.
Hey, here we go. Plug with a nice kill on to Plug. Ball still down at this middle of the map. 3:55. Chicago Hunted needs to pick this ball up and try to get it into its LAG objective, A or B. But this the LAG team. Their gunny is back like on the first map. 22-9, 17-16, 13-11, 14-14. Everybody doing what they need to do to keep the Chicago Hunted players always resorting to a spawn. The Chicago Hunted players did pick up the ball temporarily, trying to take it towards this B site, but it goes down real quick. Now they just got to play the kill, try to get it out of their spawns. You got LAG getting it even a bit closer, trying to get a little bit closer to scoring on this A site. He was trying to re-wrap, but player 3 Brax is there for, the stoppage of the ball. Oh, now we got 3 of these Chicago 100 players on this B site, trying to make their way to this B site. They got to win these battles. There is a trade. No, don't play. But there is two big kills. He got the opening. Can he get it? The slide is. Oh, he gets stopped at the one.
We're breaking.
Another stop at the one. 2 stops at the one. The tush push did not work. The tush push did not work.
Oh, the tush push did not work at all. And that was a 1 centimeter tush push, and they failed it. They've got another opportunity here. Go, 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 go. Is no one on this team got a sense of urgency? What is happening right now? The breakdown is real, but LAG fighting back at the goal line nonstop. They've been fighting on the goal line for 20 minutes straight, it feels like, but Chicago on it. They're going to be here, getting some kills the best they can. LAG trying to hold the spawn, doing a good job of just that. The bomb finally gets reset. Chicago had not one but 2 scoring opportunities and accidentally botched both. But LAG do a great job holding on. The bomb in the hand of Chicago. LAG knows that Chicago has to score. They've got a player deep A side. Doing a good job just staying alive back there. Rick gets 2 kills. This bomb is going to move up towards A. No one here to stop it at the moment. One going to be in couch, just get a couple cross shots. Rick just staying alive, being annoying. This one should score. It goes in, tied up 1-1. The bomb's going to spawn roof side as well. Chicago already here. Maybe a chance for a relay or just at least at a minimum get some kills on the board. Keep this map side control.
Oh, they were set up. They're set up for the double. They can get this 1 kill on player 5, which they did. They can pick up the ball now and take this thing right back over to this A side. But I think they're gonna have to reroute this thing now over to this B side. That's sorry, the best play. But no, they were going for the A child. But the kills go in the favor of LAG. 1:30 left. We have a tie. A ball game going on. Ball is stuck closer to this A side, closer to the LAG side. But all 4 of these players are here on this roof side fighting tooth and nail. The ball has reset it back to its roof spawn spot. Chicago 100 are the first team there. They know that these LAG players are here, so you think they pick up the ball and we got this thing back to B, and that looks like what they're gonna do.
Let's see what they can make happen here. Definitely stuck on their side. Vibes. The only real pushed up player at the moment. You see that number 3 player, Braxis, trying to make a move over towards roof. Vibes picks up one. He's got a couple players stacked up towards back broken. His teammates are pushing through. 2 kills going their way. This bomb sneaking up towards B. They can go, 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 go. They've got players pushed up. They've got the blockers they need. Should be a score here. Plug taking his time. Taking his time at the moment. But they got to be careful. They've got a chance to relay this one here. If you're LAG, you got to be very, very careful. Rick with a fantastic kill there in the back of the map now has to be accounted for. They should be able to just grab this one and go. I don't know if they have no idea that no one's there. Obviously, we have X-ray. He just slides across this. He's got it. That's a big... Oh, no! He doesn't quite make it. But all good. LAG, they've got to cross this entire map. They've got to go get the score on the board. Vibes picks up 1, going for a second. Big kill if he gets it. They get the score if he gets this. It's going to be a 3-1 lead at the moment. Not enough time for LAG to get another point on the board. And just like that, Chicago to be able to take map 3. This one's going to respawn middle. They just got to run it as fast as they can. Then no chance for a relay or an OT or anything like that. Nothing that can happen at all. Just like that, Chicago Hunted proved to be the better squad when it comes to overload.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Hey, Chicago Hunted, they have it. We thought they almost messed it up, but they had that double tish push did not work. But man, they showed us some great plays. The Urkel Shuffle was a great play. I like to. I'm just making them names for plays, man. So you know, you guys got to bear with me.
But he ended 29 and 18. It just shows like how much Chicago was kind of able to shut him down in that second half. You know, it's like pretty insane. But here we go, back on the board again. We see the long flank coming in from Tretzy. That's the guy to look for. Is the potential to get your 45 kills once again. We'll see. Like you said, slowing down a little bit in the second half of this series, but picks up that nice early blood right there, helps the teammates out. But Brax is just being annoying from that mid-cut area. Has to try to chow him out, and Tretzy right off to where he, right where he kind of finished on the first hard point.
Yes, I'm saying this is what he likes. He likes an objective-based game where you got to run to the objective.
Here, right?
Yeah.
Like anything that would punish your team in overload where you're hitting a bad route and you unfortunately kind of just like you're too far away from them, you can't help them prevent a cap or a push or whatever. In a hard point, you don't have that problem. Right? You can hit those quick flanks, you can hit those long flanks, go get that like extended map control while also just being super, super, super annoying. Make sure that you're always accounted for by the enemy team kind of thing. And and it works great, right, in a hard point, but it's difficult in an overload or even in an S&D, and we saw him kind of disappear on those, but he's back now, right? Already 5-1, being very annoying, hitting the front of hills, going all the way around the back, and he's probably going to hit these players out front. As soon as he realizes all 4 players are here, he's probably just going to slam them.
Yeah, just take it out.
He's gonna run him down. You watch.
Take it out, man. But 50-8 is the first scoreline that we see with the first two hills. He finds one, he saves two, but he gets not find a third before he finally gets taken down. Braxy does get two as his team breaks into the hill. Chicago Hunted, they are in this hill. The close spawns are up for LAG. And Park does get the first kill on the Braxton. Time to look for any more LAG players. Kills going in the favor of LAG. It's an all-out battle for this P2 and LAG. Come out on top as they win the gun battles. LAG, they are, picking up where they picked up, left off on the first hard point, trying to send this to a map of 5 to a search and destroy, where we got to see if they can pick it up on an exposure. If we can get there, but his next hill is going to pop up, which is P3. Chicago Hunted are going to get this early time. Let's see an LAG break.
Let's see if we can get an LAG break indeed. Chicago Hunted, only one player really going to be there at the moment on the time. The rest of them dying all around the point right now, but Braxis going to get here to help his teammate out. One more player in tin. One more going to be on that far heady, but does the job that he needs to get his teammates just kind of push back up. Maybe an opportunity to make something happen. Blink, 8 HP, but his teammates here to help him out at the moment. Chicago doing what they can on this P3 at the moment. LAG just trying to slam this front, get what they can going. Tredsy going to be hitting out the middle map. Going to be a monster playing because he should be able to get 2. Oh, never mind. Rick's going to be here to shut it down. Big kill coming in from Rick. Chicago Hunted now. 20 more seconds on this time. If they could get all of this and just keep LAG where they're at, right? Just keep them forced on that far side. They get a big rotation here. They've got a big opportunity to chain a lot of time. But you already see Chicago start to wrap some players back. They know, hey, next hill's all that really matters here. We've got a money hill coming up. They did a great job here on the P3. Now let's see how they rotate the P4. A couple players hitting out the middle of the map for LAG. One going window, one going to be going bottom desk. Chicago, though, not going to be able to read the one top window. They've got some nice gunfights going over towards Dojo as well. They've got 2 players over by the time. Tredsy going to get shot in the back. That's going to be big for the side of Chicago Hunted, though. LAG, though, get those spawns flawlessly. Solid push with all 4 players kind of breaking that one open. We'll see how Chicago can retake.
Hey, we're actually just playing a little credit corner, waiting for his boys to get here. Just holding the contest, 64-84. He finally goes down, but 3 big kills by Tredsy takes it down Chicago Hunted, sending them back to the spawns. Player 4, he's the closest player that can try to make a play, but those stuns hit him, so they know he's here. He goes down. LAG starting to run away with this hard point. We saw this in the first hard point. We've seen it again, almost looking like deja vu on a den. 102-64 as we're getting to reset the rotation back to P1.
Yeah, rotation back to P1. Chicago this time around only going to be down by 40. I believe in the last hard point they were down by like 80 points by this point in time. So much better than map 1, right? But Chicago, we'll see if they can start chaining things. They're on this P1. They're starting to get some solid time, down by what, 40 points, a little less than that now. We'll see what they can keep on going. LAG, they've got a player going on that long flank to P2. Once again, completely unaccounted for by Chicago. Tredsy going to be on a monster flank, gets behind a bunch of players, already 17-8. Goes top broken, gets this player, going to kill the player in the hill as well. Immediately does take some damage in return, but that isn't going to like break any spawns open or anything. So Chicago going to still spawn on this P2 side. They're going to retake here from that front, and they've got a player up towards the mid cut who is going to be annoying. But LAG, they send the player on the flank once again all the way around. This guy's just doing loops around the map. He's playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, I mean, that's all he needs to do. That's what he does. That's what I saw him do in the first map. He doesn't play no hardpoint time. He just goes. I mean, he does. He has got a minute and 4, so I guess he does play a lot of hardpoint time. But he just really wants to get those kills. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. He'll chill on the hill for a little bit. This is Tredsy I'm talking about. But now we're back to this P2. LAG has a 137-88 lead, so the game is closer than we did see in the first hardpoint. Chicago Hunted have woken up. They are fighting back. Kill feed is starting to go back and forth, but we do see 3 go in the favor of LAG, all in the favor of Blinks, who got all 3 of those kills. Now make that 4. He's currently on a 4 streak. We do have a temporarily freeze, but we're back into it. LAG in control of this hill. Blink season now currently on a 5. They know these players are spawning on this roof side. Plug takes down Blink, gets them off that streak, but they're stuck on this roof. Player 5 already going for the rotation.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, Chicago going to need some solid time once again on this P3. Last time around, they had a pretty solid P3, but they had a little bit of a brutal P2 here. And Blink still just being annoying over here with the pistol, just trying to be that guy, and Vibes finally takes him out. But we see the push coming in over towards this P3. Rick going to be pushed on up, does get beat down, does do some decent damage though, so it should be some trades as Vibe trades don't heat 8 out. But you know, you got to see it happen every once in a while. Blink once again has that Hellstorm in the back pocket. We'll see if he decides to take the 20-second wind-up time to use that thing. But the side of Chicago, they're just at least just keeping it white time for now. I mean, that's all you really need at a bare minimum. You got to make sure LAG's not getting time, which they're doing right now.
I mean, it's tough for LAG. I mean, Chicago right now. These guys from LAG, I mean, they're shooting. And this is the perfect game mode for a hardpoint where you can just have one player just stealing the time, while the rest of you guys just a slave. So I think there's a good hardpoint team. As well, AJ, I mean, that's not what I'm taking from them. That's what we're taking from them. We got a good hard point. They're getting ready to get closer to 200 point, but there is the break by Chicago Hunter. Plug, he's the one to break in. He has to watch out for player 6. I don't think he sees him. He does not see him. There is LAG getting ready to get on this point, getting ready to get themselves over the 200 point. The rotation to this dojo hill is on, and LAG have full control of the hill.
The 0-0 Braxis is washed, having probably the best series I've ever seen in my life right now. No time on the clock, no kills. Finally gets a stat line. He's dead. Not ideal, but LAG here trying to defend out this P4. At the moment, doing a great job here. Side of Chicago trying to break this one. Kind of one at a time at the moment. No one really pushed up, but it's kind of desperation plays. Trying to make some hero plays here. 20 seconds remaining. This one will be over. Brax is just trying to be Mr. Do-It-All at the moment. Teammate's going to be pushing on in. One from the servers, two from the back. They get the kills they need. One player left to beat. 16 seconds, and LAG is going to win. Chicago Hunted going to need 150, so going to be a little unrealistic at this point, especially on this map, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean, they make sure they got the 100 points, so they didn't end off there. But let's see if they can try to making their way back. We saw them. They're a late play team. They like to play when the game's on the line. They turn it up when the game, when the game gets tough. But we got this rotation back to P1. You got LAG full control. 15 seconds is all that's needed for the win. And let's see if we got any Chicago 100 players who could take them off. Player 4, player 3, they're the first two up who could try to get these players off their hill, but they go off for the chow. Noto and Blinksy then take them down. LAG 250 119.
LAG tie the series up 2-2. Now we get to learn, are Chicago the Neslo team, or does LAG have the S&D in the bag? Just been hiding it away. Didn't have it map 2. Maybe they've got it map 5. But great hard point here on Den. Just to finish out the team that I expected to do something fun. Okay, well, we got everybody on one team right now. Obviously, you got the team switch thing. That's just how it is. But, we didn't have the match timer start there. So it's going to be a little bit of a delay start for both teams. No big deal. It is what it is. Chicago Hunted, LAG, going back and forth at the moment on exposure.
Yes, they are. LAG, Chicago Hunted will have the bomb first, taking this bomb towards it. It look like they're going towards the A site, but nope. The pressure is there from LAG. Backing up Chicago Hunted. Chicago Hunted know that these gutties are big for LAG, so they can catch these players out. Like Plug just got the first kill on to Tretty, and now they're making their way over to this B site. Let's see if LAG can make the rotation. The bomb has slipped through, so they do have control of this B site. They decide to get the bomb down soon, but you guys still check your corner, so it does take a little while for you to get over to this B site, but they are here now. Park does get the kill on the Vashi to make this a 3v3. This bomb should be going down soon so they can play defense, but Blinks with a big 2-piece with the pistol. Now Rick's by himself in a 1v3. He goes down. LAG takes the first round.
Shout out LAG. You go down a player right away, but you do end up getting a kill kind of in your favor, like really early on that bomb site push there. So that kind of like allows the retake to be nice and even numbers. Then you just let Blink do his thing, right? Blink is an absolute monster so far in this series. Has been very consistently like at the top of the leaderboard across the board. And he just shows up once again in a very clutch like moment where you really need someone to make a play. He gets 2 kills with a pistol, right? But you're gonna see Rick with the boomstick out right now. We'll see if Blink, I believe it was Blink on LAG who had it earlier. So we'll see if he pulls that back out as well. But LAG bomb in hand, making their way towards the middle of the map, trying to see what they can make happen. Rick going to be watching over towards that outer solar on the B site with the boomstick. Might have a victim coming his way right now. Oh, never mind. Just watching the flank.
LAG doing a great job in the middle of the map.
Plug with the first blood and jumps off the map.
Oh, man. Plug with the first blood, but he just had to jump off the map. You know how it is.
No, he went for a dive,
Well, he went for that jump over the middle where you try to give him that guild building, and if you miss it. So that's
I think he just missed the wall. be honest with you, he was mid-box there. I think he tried to jump off the wall and he missed the wall. He did like that half jump you do when you don't get like the full momentum. And I think
Right.
he just fell off the map.
That's unfortunate 'cause
Yeah.
I do that all the time. That's like
Hey,
a
no, I do it like
classic
nonstop.
top live goon play, but glad to see somebody else does it too, so I don't feel too bad. But yeah, this bomb shit is where's that? It looks like it's getting closer to this A site. LAG do have it. Time is ticking against them, so they're trying to play this very safe. Oh, Vibes takes
I'll
out
count that
Rick
as I
and
count that
Blink
as a double
Season.
kill. I'll
But
count
it's a
that. I'll count that.
2v1. Vibes down by himself. He's getting the bomb now is getting planted on this A site. Vibes has to do a retake.
Okay, well, no, it's gonna push. It's gonna be a 1v1 now. Gonna be Park versus Vibes. Park gets the early gunfight off there. Vibes needs to get this house back at 32 at the moment. Hits a crazy nade. If that hits perfectly, that's gonna be absolutely insane. Gonna be a little short, Angle it a little bit farther. Park still full health. Vibes once again gonna be on low HP. Just trying to shoulder this, trying to figure out what he can do right now. Trying to make a play, get some early damage off. Park gonna be at 68. Vibes making a move. He's gonna try to push around Park though. Just gonna immediately switch positions. Can't quite find him. They don't find each other. Takes 7.5 seconds to defuse. Vibes not gonna have the time to get that done. Lost track of where Park was. Just a great play from Park there. He was pushing for the kill, but ended up just kind of making a route to get away.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was time. That's just played the time. Like, he probably saw like, let me go get him. Let me go get my streak up, and time ran out against him. LAG goes up 2-0. Like you just said, it was a great defensive play. They were playing back and forth, trying to play the heady, see who can get a kill on each other. Once he rotated out that spot, Vibes said, let me go ahead and take your spot just so you don't get the better position on to me. And his team is up 2-0 in the Search and Destroy. Something that we didn't see in the first one. They only won one map. One round. Now they have won two, so they did something better that we have not expected. But here we go for this round 3. Let's see if Chicago Honey can stop the bleeding. Ooh,
What's a hit
that was
marker?
a hit maker.
Oh, Rick is tweaking right now. I didn't even see him.
There we go. Blink with the nade to finish.
Get
Finish him out with the nade. Vibes takes get the trade on him to keep this at 3v3.
That just ended the 9 first blood streak that Chicago Hunted had going. But now gonna be 3v3 on the map. Vibes, gotta be careful. You're gonna get your head ripped off. Those guys are not missing those shots right now. Park and Tretzy both gonna kill at the same time. Now gonna be Rick in a 1v3 scenario. Let's see if he can get it done. Is gonna get spotted out, gets taken down just like that. LAG up 3-0.
Yeah, they're doing to Chicago Hunter what they did to him in that first S&D. There's always somebody in a 1v3, and when you get these 1v3s, it's almost impossible. You can get 1 kill, you maybe even get 2, but that third one seems like it's always like a hard one to get. But that's good for LAG. They're up 3-0 in this, going up 4-0. Chicago Hunted, they're going to have to stop this bleeding, stop this momentum that LAG has. They do not want to go down 6-1 or even 6-0 in a Search and Destroy after they just been playing so good. Fight all the way back. They do. So LAG will have the bomb. Look like they're gonna pay for this B side, but look like they're rotating this thing back towards A. A seems like a safer plan if they can find player 3 who is hiding in that little hallway, a little crack, that little hallway. Noto gets the first kill on the plug. Tretty takes down a Vibe. 42 life advantage. LAG. Like they're getting ready to plant this bomb on A.
We'll see if they can get it done. LAG have a pretty dominant player advantage right now, but Braxis is going to get a kill. Try to stay alive here the best he can. One more player push him out right now. He's going to get the second one as well. Big going down right now as Noto gets this down. Now going to be a 2v2 on the map. Went from 4v2 down to 2v2. Chicago equalizing this one out. Oh, Park gets that kill, but he's going to get traded out. Braxis looking to try to get the ace here. Has 3 on the round, looking for the 4th. The 4th is going to be Noto. Does spot him out. Maybe going to try to make something happen here. Goes towards that mid box. Is it going to be Noto? I think it's... Oh, Braxis, maybe? Okay, I think for a second there he wanted that defuse.
Yeah, he wanted the Noto.
He's long. Braxis has no idea. Going to hit a quick flank. The bomb tried to go for the defuse. LAG win that one there. Get themselves up 4-0.
Yeah. I mean, you see Braxis, he wanted to go for that defuse immediately.
If he started it a little sooner, I think he gets it. Like,
I don't know if he gets it, but I think
it would have been close. It would have been very close. If he, like, when he first looked at it, if he grabs it there, he's got to be within a second at the end there. He's got to be.
I mean, it's close, but I don't think he would have got it. I think He needed a little bit more time than that, or he
James,
needed
I
to
need a
not have
ref
his,
on the play. No, I'm just kidding.
he needed not to have his head poked out. You know that little bit. I mean, I probably would have to buy it a little bit too. But 4-0. 4-0,
Yellow card.
4-0
Ooh.
LAG, the only defensive side. Chicago Hunter on the offensive side. See if they can get it off with the win. Tretty is
Ooh, that's
back.
tough.
He gets
back.
one.
He's back,
trying to
baby.
get 3. Oh, he's challenging with the pistol. Let's see if he can reload. He's just jumping. He knows
this
the guy's
so
in the back
bad.
corner. Yeah, he does. He done
He wants
reloaded
that kill
both
so
guns.
bad.
So now he's looking for the other kill, but his teammates
Nope,
are there for the kill. LAG 5-0.
Yeah, I really thought the side of Chicago was going to put up a heck of a fight here, but I mean, not much going on over in the Chicago camp at the moment. They did win the first S&D 6-1. Now going to be down 5-0 at the moment in this one here. Hashtag bring back thermals.
Yeah, I mean they need yeah, thermals, bring back everything. Thermals, smokes.
Yeah. Look at the way this guy's holding his knife right now.
Yeah, it's a crazy.
It was
knife.
through his knuckles, but it wasn't like
the common Wolverine glove and knife thing.
Okay.
It's only special with the optics.
Big first blood coming in.
Oh, Blink got the big first blood on the Rick with the boomy stick. Chetzy gets the kill on the Vibe. Braxy takes out Noto. 3v2. Braxy and Plug trying to make sure they don't go down in this fashion. Braxy with the great play on the flank to make this a 2v2. 1 second to go. I mean 1 minute to go left on the clock. Oh, he's got the pistol. He's got the pistol and he's got a chow. He's going. Oh my!
What a kill!
Yo.
Plug though. Trying to hit the route here. He's got 2 players to beat. Oh yeah, I don't think he gets spotted, so maybe he's gonna make a play here. They're just sitting in the back of the map. They don't care about anything. Plug gets them both, baby, for a round on the board. Gonna be 1-5, and never have I had this much confidence in a team down 0-5.
Yeah,
Put the 4s up in the chat, gentlemen. 4s up in the chat.
If you're gonna get 1 round, I mean, it's gotta look like
fourth quarter, baby.
It's gotta look like this. But yeah, every round is a must-win round for Chicago Honey. LAG, they just need 1. You know, they just need 1. Just let us get 1. That's what they're saying. But we are here in this. You know, we could see a potential comeback from Chicago Honey players, but they got to keep winning round after round. They look like they're gonna try to do a surprise by taking this. They got confidence over the top of this map, probably making their way towards this B side, but they got to watch out for that middle presence from the LAG players.
Nice. Slam it. We'll get that bomb down. I like this. The Chicago Hunter just taking full map control. Well, not map control, but site control at the moment. Blink trying to call out to the teammates, get them back here as fast as they can. They got some players in force, but the first blood going to go the way of Plug. The guy who clutched up the previous round going to be here still. Vibes gets off the ground, gets that kill. Park, though, and Tretzy going to get a kill 1 each. That bomb is down. Now going to be a 2v2. Tretzy and Park, the 2 guys you definitely want alive in this situation. Got to be careful here. Rick's going to go down. Now going to be Vibes. Can the Dashy man get it done? Isn't looking over towards the outer. Is going to get taken down. And just like that, LAG going to end this series on map 5. Going to get a 6-1 victory after they lost the first S&D in a 6-1 fashion. So a great bounce back out of them.
Yeah, great bounce back by LAG. I didn't think they was going to be able to perform like this. And it's S&D, you 6-1, that's what 6-1 and that is what they said. LAG. Gunny, I think this is the match. I kind of where the Gunny helped them out in this one. They were winning most of their gun bites.